happened between you and her? Something about a lamp being thrown at you in the bedroom.
No, it wasn't a lamp, it was a fan.
It was a fan. She threw it at you.
Yeah, it's no biggie, because I can defend myself.
So what were y'all arguing about? Or what was she mad about?
The kids wouldn't do some cleaning or something, is what she was saying.
Hey, Tyler, I need you out here. That's Rose. I was just like, I need you out here because I'm not comfortable. So Tyler came, and he was just like, what the f is going on? She was just like, well, Amber, you need to take your meds. And then, so I took my meds, and I went downstairs. And then she called me on the intercom, and she's just like, get your ass up here. Something's not making sense with your meds. And I was just like, okay. So I come upstairs, and she's just like, fill your med case. You're not taking your meds. And I was just like, okay. I haven't missed my meds in weeks. I was just like, okay, I'll refill it in front of you. She went on this talk about how I was a terrible person and that she lost all trust in me because I wasn't being there for her when I'm trying to prioritize my mental health. I was just like, okay. And Tyler was also in there when I was filling my med case because I got him. I was just like, okay, I'm going to go back downstairs and go to bed.
Why didn't you come get me?
Because you yell when I get you. And so I go downstairs in my room, I close and lock the door because I'm just done. I want to sleep. And I go sit in my closet, and then all of a sudden she calls me. I don't answer because I asked her not to call me. She comes downstairs banging on my door, and she's like, get your ass upstairs. You have to do all the laundry. And so I'm helping her fold the laundry, and she goes on another talk about how I'm really disrespectful and throws a pair of jeans at me, like a hot pair of jeans at my face.
Okay.
And she's just like, pick that up. You did that. You threw it there. Pick that fucking thing up. And I told her, no. You threw that at me. It's not happening. And she's just like, no, you're being disrespectful. Pick it up. And I was just like, give me a minute. And I was doing lots of deep breaths, and I walked into Tyler's room, and I was just like, Tyler, I'm not safe. And Tyler comes, and we're done with the laundry at that point.
Careful.
So I'm just kind of standing there, and I was just like, Mom, this is what my therapist has been saying. What you're doing isn't okay, and we need to work on that. She told me, she's just like, Ben thinks you're a whore. Ben is my therapist. Tyler was there, and he was just like, what the actual fuck? Like, you don't tell your child that. Mm-hmm. And she starts yelling at him, because Tyler's trying to protect me. She's just yelling at him to get out of the house. I wake Dad up because I'm just like, this is getting to a point that it's not safe for anybody. So I wake Dad up and I'm just like, Dad, you need to come help us and everything. And Dad tells Tyler to go to bed and me to go to his room. I had to go downstairs to grab my stuffed animal. And every time I walked by her, she told me, fuck you, fuck you, you, and put her middle fingers this close to my face. I came back upstairs and I sat down, and Dad sat down in bed next to me, and he pulled his phone out. And Mom walks in, and she's just like, you need to deal with this. And Dad's just like, I will in the morning. You are drunk. He said she was drunk. He was just like, she just kept saying, you need to deal with this. Get off your phone. Stop playing Sudoku. You need to deal with this. And she goes up to Dad, grabs his phone, and tries to rip it out of his hands, and keeps pulling and pulling and pulling, and then picking it up and throwing it across the room. And it hits the wall. Dad's just like, what the fuck? And she, those fans, the floor fans? She threw it on the floor. And Dad got up and picked the fan up. Don't stare at me like that. Picked the fan up, and then she proceeded to pick the fan up off the floor, put it over her head, and throw it at my father. Didn't really throw it. She had her hand still on it, but she tried to smash it on him. I screamed for Tyler. I do have video of before that happened, of that stuff, if you would like to see that. And then I kind of bear hugged her because she was trying to hurt everybody. So I bear hugged her so she couldn't get up and hurt anybody or hurt herself, because minutes before she was saying that she was going to kill herself and that she wanted to die. And she said that she wanted to die and it was all our fault. A few minutes later after that, she says, I want to kill myself and it's your fault. And she points to my dad. She scratches my arm. You can just kind of see it. She scratches my arm and she's just like, you better get your hands off me in the next 3 seconds or I'm really going to hurt you. And so I let go because
Okay.
I don't want to be hurt. I'm 16. Like, my mother's supposed to protect me. She's starting to hurt me. Tyler has me go to his room. We lock the door. We stay in there.